I know this may seem quite different from my usual content, but in actuality, this is the kind of stuff I was doing before all the predator catches and documentaries. So I thought it would be fun to finally talk about something not related to that kind of stuff. If you don't really care about the Black Ops 6 beta, I understand sitting this one out, but while I have you here, I was thinking about the next video, and I kind of want to do it on the Mr. T Electrify situation, so let me know if you want to see that. With that out the way, we can now actually talk about the Black Ops 6 beta. First things first, I should show you my stats, so you can gauge what kind of player I am. For those who don't know, all your stats in the beta are actually tracked. It's just that you can't see them in the game for some reason, I don't know why. If you want to see your stats, just copy your Activision ID and tweet it to the Call of Duty Twitter with the hashtag CODBetaRecord. As you can see though, I have almost 17 hours on the game, which I think is a good amount of time to get a good feel for it. Right off the bat though, they gotta nerf the Jackal for week 2. I'm 99% sure they already plan to do this, because that's literally the only gun people are complaining about, but it's just so overpowered, especially in a small map like Skyline, that I had to mention it at least once. I did try out most of the other guns though. I really like the AK, XM4, and the GS45. That last one may not sound familiar, but it's the first pistol you get, and I'm pretty sure it could two-shot you if you land a headshot, but I'm not the exclusive ace, so I could be wrong. Now that we're done with weapons, we could get into the new perk system. You could get up to 4 different perks, or 5 perks, if you choose 3 similar perks. Some of you are probably scratching your head wondering what the hell I'm talking about, but basically they added a new perk slot called Speciality Perks. Right now there's only 3, but they're definitely going to add 1 or 2 more once the game comes out. The 3 we have though are Enforcer, which works like Quick Fix on steroids, giving you health regen and movement speed after every kill. Recon, which makes it so every time you spawn in for 3 seconds or so, you get wall hacks, and I'm not trolling. And lastly, Strategist, which makes you get extra score for playing the objective and destroying enemy equipment. The only really specialty perk that you're going to want to use is Enforcer. The rest are kind of useless if I'm being honest. In order to get these specialty perks, you have to use 3 perks in the same category. Red for Enforcer, blue for Recon, and green for Strategist. You could also get a 4th perk with the perk Greed Wildcard, so at most, you could have 5 perks in your loadout. The most standout feature in this game has to be the Omni Movement. Basically, you can now run, slide, and dive in any direction, and it actually feels like really good. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and it does create a significant skill gap. Seeing some of the clips other people were doing with the Omni Movement right now when we just got our hands on it makes me believe, like, given a few months when people start mastering the Omni Movement, we're going to see some insane plays being made. In terms of maps, they're not really the best. Skyline is hands down the best map in the beta, but I don't think it'll be the best map in the game. Second place would be Rewind. It's the newest map they've added so far, and it's a pretty decent map. I don't really mind playing it. Scud is an okay map. It really just depends on how the enemy team plays. And then there's Derelict, which has to be the worst map in the game. If you get Derelict, just back out the lobby, honestly. Another important aspect in the multiplayer are the kill streaks. I really hope they add some better kill streaks in week 2. And I hope they're also not crazy expensive either, because right now the highest kill streak in the game is a Hellstorm missile at 12 kills, which is very overpriced if you ask me. Depending on the map, the Watchdog Helo also kind of sucks, and just in general I think it needs a little bit of a damage buff, and the rest of the streaks are nothing special, just the usual support streaks, although once again they're pretty overpriced. 6 kills for a UAV is fucking insane. But that being said, Black Ops 6 feels really good right now, and honestly I actually recommend getting the game, but you should try it out first. The open beta starts this Friday on the 6th, and yes, I will stream it for those who want to know. But in general, the game looks really good outside of multiplayer. Both campaign and zombies look promising. Obviously, we don't know how they're going to be until the actual game comes out, but I have high hopes. If you watched to the end of the video, thank you very much. Special thanks to all my members for funding my purchase of Black Ops 6, and I will see you next time, either talking about Lex or some other creep. Peace out.